बच्चों को देख लूं।
You can mute yourself if you are having if you're talking to someone else or you are having background disturbance. Okay. So a very good evening to all of you. So this is all of you are aware that we are doing an online session, right? These are the guidelines which we should respect, which we should follow in today's session. Since it's an online class, so all of you will keep your cameras switched on, right? Number one. Number two, you should have a good mic. You should okay. You should respond to the queries, to the questions which I'll ask, right? If you don't know, it's no worries, but you should at least try. I am not judging you, right? I'm not here to judge you. I'm here to see how you respond to a new topic. How you respond to a new topic taught by a new teacher, right? How is your grasping? That is what I will be observing. What you should observe is whether you are comfortable in my way of teaching or not, whether you understand what I teach, right? If you are comfortable with this way of teaching or not. So that is what you have to observe and mark. Okay. So, Samar, beta
Yes, sir.
start. So, I request all of you to switch on your camera. Swastika, Aman, P.S. Baghel, Tenzing. Okay. It's a good way to connect. Without that, you will not be able to connect. Okay. Aman, I think you have attended last week's session.
Yes, I've attended.
It's the same session. So if you want to attend it again, no worries. But again, it's the same session. Okay. The content remains the same. This is for new.
Sir.
Okay, that's great. So a very good evening to all of you kids. We are starting with a new topic today. Take this as your first session of foundation program. Take this as your first session of foundation program. This session will continue till 9:45, 9:50. Last 5 minutes, we will be taking a quick feedback from all of you. How was it? How it went? And I'll also be giving you my direct feedback, a generic feedback which I'll give you. So please respond. Please participate in today's session. Nobody is judging anybody. Okay? So please remember this. So I hope anyone who is in 11th standard is not attending this session. 10th, 11th, and anyone who is in 11th standard? No one. Good. So let's start with today's session. Before I move ahead, I want these details from all of you. This is to send the feedback to your parents. Okay, my team will send these details. So you have to type your name. Give me your name in the chat window. Your messages are directed towards me only. So most important thing is you can share it without having any hesitation. So your name, your standard which you are in, your grade or standard, right? And your parents' name, any one of the parents will do, and their contact number. Okay? In one message, please type this in one message. Right? I am giving you 2 minutes to do this. You have 2 minutes. 8:35 sharp, we start. Please write it.
Sir, for me it says chat disabled.
No. See, you can send it directly to me. So you just click host, send it to host. ऐसा कुछ होगा उसमें. देखो option. See, Swastika is able to send me.
Sir, this happens is it's also mute also.
No. Swastika, can you please help these guys how to send it?
You have to go to the chart and click on the arrow button, and then you have to invite sir and send.
I hope all of you understood it.
After clicking to chat, there is information is given that the host has disabled group chats.
Yeah,
So
there's no arrow. Click on it.
Chalo, I'll disable. I'll enable all the chats. So that will help you. But technically, it's not good. But ठीक है चलेगा चलो. भेजो मुझे. Meeting group chat is enabled now. Send it. No worries. Do it quickly, please. We will be sending the recording of today's session so that your parents can see how you have responded, how you have participated. Number one. Also, my team will connect for a feedback to them. That's why we need these direct numbers. Okay. Please send. Okay, meanwhile, while you are writing these details, giving me these details, I'll start with the session. So it's your name, grade, parents' name, and their contact number, right? Not yours. We don't want your number. So the topic which we are learning today is we are starting with basic maths, right? Whenever we start with physics, we start with basic maths. Now, why basic maths? Because maths is the language in which physics will be taught. Without maths, physics is very difficult, right? So that's why when we start learning physics, we start with basic maths. Okay. So in this basic maths topic, the first topic which we learn is trigonometry. So treat this session as your first session of the foundation program. Please make neat notes, right? I'll be giving you exercises to solve in every slide which we will learn. So please attend those exercises sincerely. That will show me how you are responding to the content which I am delivering. Okay. So anybody who is aware of what is trigonometry? Anyone who is aware of what is trigonometry?
Trigonometry itu lah kelasnya ini ya. Tentu. Terlalu bikin
Please keep your mic mute. PS Bagay. If you're talking to me, then only please switch it on. Okay. Okay. So what is trigonometry? Om, any idea about trigonometry? Om.
Like studying about triangles and mathematics related to triangles.
Okay. Okay. And Swastika, what about trigonometry? What is your opinion about trigonometry? Or what do you know about trigonometry?
The same, sir, like anything related to triangles and all.
You are in which standard?
8.
8th standard. Okay. Anybody else who would like to participate in this? Tanishka?
I don't know what's going on.
Okay, no worries. So trigonometry is both of you have explained it correctly. So trigonometry is a branch of mathematics where we learn. Please don't. Acha, ek second on. Please don't write when I'm writing. When I'm teaching you, 100% focus should be on the screen. I'll give you time to write. So don't worry about it. Okay. So where we learn about the relations between the sides and the angles of a triangle. So trigonometry is a branch of mathematics where we learn about the relations between the sides and the angles of a triangle, right? So all of you are aware about triangle, I'm very much sure. Right? So before we move ahead in this domain, in this session ahead, I'm introducing you to some of the Greek alphabets. We will be using them as symbols. We will use these Greek alphabets as symbols. So these Greek alphabets are alpha, beta, gamma. I'm using some of them as symbols, right? Delta, theta, and phi. Okay. So alpha looks like this. beta looks like this, gamma is this, delta is this, theta is this, and phi is this. So just we will be using them as symbols only. और कुछ नहीं समझना है हमको, ठीक है? So the question arises, which triangle? There are many triangles in trigonometry, right? So which triangle we are interested in? So in today's session, we are interested in a right angle triangle. We will start with a right angle triangle, and in due course of time, we will graduate to all sorts of triangle. So in today's session, we are learning about a right angle triangle. Okay. So this is a right angle triangle. This is A, B, and C. This triangle is right angled at B. This angle is, let's say this angle is theta, right? Based on the angle which you choose, all of you, please remember, and sorry, all of you, please pay attention. Based on the angle you choose, the sides of the triangle are named accordingly. I repeat, based on the angle you choose, the sides of the triangle are named accordingly. For example, in this case, the side opposite to theta, the side opposite to this angle theta is called as perpendicular of this triangle. Please mute yourself if there is background noise. You can unmute yourself when you want to answer or reply. Okay, I have muted all of you. You can unmute at your own will. So this side is the perpendicular. Okay, the side opposite to the angle is perpendicular for that angle, right? Will be treated as perpendicular for that angle. The side which is at 90 degrees to perpendicular, which side it is? It is AB. This side is called as base, capital B. Now, once we have identified these two sides, this side is common to all the angles. So this is a fixed name, hypotenuse. The longest side of the triangle is hypotenuse, right? I hope there is no query till this point. Anybody who has any challenge or any questions to ask, please ask.
Is it fine if I use like adjacent and opposite instead of perpendicular and base?
See, it's all about run and rise in a triangle. So rise is of course perpendicular. So opposite, you can say opposite if you are comfortable in it, but technically we don't call it as opposite.
Okay.
So please remember this, because adjacent to theta is this side also, isn't it? If you want to say adjacent, adjacent to what? Adjacent to perpendicular. If you go by this side, adjacent to side, this side is this side and this side. Both our sides are adjacent to it,
Yes.
isn't it? So there will not be any discretion, any distinction between them. So that's why perpendicular, base, and hypotenuse go with it. Now the question is, if I say this angle, if I take this angle phi, my question to all of you is, please type your responses in the comment window. Which side will be perpendicular and which side will be base if we are choosing phi as an angle? Please type your responses in the comment window. मैं हिंदी में भी बोल देता हूं, फाई अगर हम चूज कर रहे हैं तो कौन सा साइड परपेंडिकुलर होगा और कौन सा साइड बेस होगा, ये आपको लिखना है. प्लीज डू इट क्विकली, राइट इट क्विकली. Very good. So this is, all of you have answered it correctly. For phi as an angle, this side will be perpendicular. Okay, I am writing with the same ink with which I have represented the angle. and this side which is perpendicular to perpendicular, this side will be treated as base. If we are dealing with this 5, hypotenuse remains the same, right? So all of you have understood this. Now comes the major part. This is a challenging thing, right? You should not call challenging. It's an interesting thing. You may ask how these two are connected, how the sides and the angles of a triangle are connected. You may ask this, right? So because we are dealing in trigonometry, we are reading trigonometry, studying trigonometry. So when we are studying trigonometry, so as I said, we learn about the relations between the sides and the angles of a triangle. So now the question which is naturally, right, which is natural or which is an obvious question is how these are related, right? Or what is that thing which relates these two? So there comes the trigonometric functions. So trigonometric functions actually relates the sides and the angles of the triangle. Okay, trigonometric functions relates the sides and the angles of a triangle, right? So how do they relate? So first of all, let's learn about trigonometric functions. So there are basic 6 trigonometric functions which we will start with. There are many more, but we are starting with these 6 basic functions, and we are interested only in these functions because it's a physics. We want to learn it from the perspective of physics. So we are not interested in going to deep maths. So this is the first function is called as sine. How do we pronounce it? It's called as sine. So in short, it is written as sin. So don't read it as sin or else you will be committing one. Second is cosine, cos. Third is tangent. These are the functions, right? In short, it is written as tan. Then comes cosecant. In short, it is written as cosec. Then comes secant. In short, it is written as sec. Then the last one is cotangent. In short, it is written as cot. Right? So sine, cos, tan, cosec, sec, and cot. These are the 6 basic trigonometric functions. Now, the question remains the same. So now we have done the first step. Which are those functions? Sorry, how these triangles, how these sides and angles are related. So they are related using these trigonometric functions. Now, what is the relation? The next question is, what is the relation when we use sine as a function, when we use cos as a function, and when we use tan, cosec, sec, and cot as a function? So what is that relation? That is what we will look forward. Okay? Any doubts till this point? Anyone is having any doubts till this point? Please ask. I'll be more than happy to answer your doubts. So please ask if you have any queries or doubts.
So I have one.
Yeah, please ask. Go ahead. You are?
So regarding the pi angle that you showed in the triangle,
बेटा तुम्हारा नाम क्या पहले ये बताओ.
swastika.
स्वस्तिका. Okay, स्वस्तिका. ठीक है.
So regarding the pi angle that you showed in the triangle,
एक मिनट स्वस्तिका, एक मिनट. भाई, all of you please switch on your cameras. For how many of you the camera is not working? देखो, अगर मैं ऐसे पढ़ाऊं तो तुमको अच्छा लगेगा क्या? अगर ऐसे पढ़ाता रहूं मैं, तुमको अच्छा लगेगा क्या? गौरेश, गोपी कृष्णा, संजय, अनाबिया, तेंजिंग, पीएस बघेल. If your network is not good, I can understand. Nikhil, if your network is not good, you can say, sir, मेरा network ठीक नहीं है. देखो, ऐसे ऐसे कोई बात करता है तुमसे अच्छा लगता है क्या? और तुम्हारे घर कोई आता है तो अपने घर का दरवाजा बंद करके बात करते हो क्या उससे?
नेटवर्क प्रॉब्लम है.
मैं समझ गया, वो ठीक है. आप उसको लिख दीजिए कि सर नेटवर्क प्रॉब्लम है, आई विल नॉट बी एबल टू स्विच ऑन. इट वर्क्स विद मी. ठीक है. सो प्लीज कीप योर कैमरा स्विच्ड ऑन सो दैट वी कैन कनेक्ट, वी कैन इंटरेक्ट, राइट? यस स्वास्तिका, नाउ योर क्वेरीज. नो वरी संजय, इट वर्क्स फॉर मी. Yes, Swastika.
So I
Sorry.
was asking that for the pi angle, how can AB be the perpendicular?
Okay. I'll explain this to you. Swastika, the perpendicular is the side opposite to the angle, right? Is the side opposite to the angle. So when I take this side as phi, this side becomes the base. So we always, trigonometry is, we learn about rise and run. So this perpendicular is called as rise and this is called as run. Okay. How can? By definition, we are saying that any side opposite to theta or the angle is perpendicular. Because when we are discussing this angle, now what we will do is we will turn this triangle. ये ऐसे हो गया ये triangle. Let's say this BC is slightly longer than AB. This becomes AB. Okay, and then this side is the hypotenuse. थोड़ा छोटा कर सकते हैं इसको. I hope you are getting it what I am trying to say, Swastika.
Yes, sir.
ये थोड़ा tedious काम है, चलो कोई बात नहीं. ये ऐसा हो गया बेटा. So the phi becomes this angle, right? This side is this angle is theta, right? This vertex is A, this is B, and this is C. So for this phi, now this becomes perpendicular. That's how. By definition, we say that any side which is opposite to angle is the perpendicular for that triangle. When we are using this angle. Okay, Swastika?
Yes, sir, got it.
Good. So now coming back to the functions. So these are the trigonometric functions. The question arises how they are relating. Agar if I am using sine, so what is the relation which sine establishes between the angle and the sides? So for that, what we do is, let's see how sine theta relates. So when we give input of theta to this trigonometric function, sine theta, for sine theta is given as the ratio of perpendicular to hypotenuse. The value of sine theta. This is how theta and the two sides, perpendicular and hypotenuse, are related. When we give input of theta to sine, the output which we get is the ratio of these two sides. Okay. Now, when we give the input of theta to cos, the ratio is b upon h. When we give input of theta to tan, the ratio is tan theta is given as cos theta upon sin theta upon cos theta. This is p upon h upon b upon h. So this is p upon b. Then comes the fourth one, which is cosec theta. Cosec theta is nothing but 1 upon sin theta, which is h upon p. Fifth one is sec theta, which is 1 upon cos theta, which is h upon b. And sixth is cot theta, which is cos theta upon sin theta, which is b upon p. So these are the relations which these six functions establishes between the sides and the angles of a triangle. I hope I am able to make you understand this relation. If you have any queries, you may ask. And if you don't have any queries, then please go ahead and write it. Take 1 minute time, read it from first alphabet to the last alphabet of this slide. If you have any queries, please ask. बेटा सीखने के लिए पूछना जरूरी होता है ना? पूछोगे तो सीखोगे. You will, when whatever you will ask, I'll respond to it. Again, it should be limited to what we are learning today. Please ask.
Sir, can you tell me about tan theta?
Tan theta is the ratio of sin theta to cos theta, right? So when we do the ratio p by h upon b by h, right? This h cancelled out. It's ratio of p to b.
Thank you, sir.
Most welcome. Anybody else? Om, you understood?
So yeah, so cosec, sec, and cotangent, it's like the reciprocal of sine.
Yeah, exactly. So Tenzing, Gopi Krishna, Tanishka, understood beta?
Sir, how do you
Okay, go ahead, please make notes. And I'm just floating a poll here. Once you are done, please answer the poll. Okay, noted ka hai. So if you have noted the content of the slide, you can you can opt for yes.
Sir,
Those of you who have not got any poll, who are not able to see it, you can type done in the comment window. No worries. If you have noted it, please type done in the comment window. I think most of you have noted it. Anybody who is left still writing it? No? If you're writing, you can say, I'll wait. So don't worry. So if you have noted it, let's move ahead. So once we are aware about the functions of a triangle, the functions of the trigonometric functions, it's time to learn about the quadrants of a circle. It's time to learn about the quadrants of a circle. Okay. A circle, when it is divided into 4 equal parts, gives us 4 quadrants. Quadrant is 1/4 of a circle, right? So this is the first quadrant. This is the second quadrant. This is the third quadrant. And this is the fourth quadrant. As I said, 4 quadrants, 4 equal parts of a circle. The first quadrant starts from 0 degrees. So we are now numbering the angles on the circle. This is 0 degrees, ends at 90. The second quadrant starts at 90, ends at 180. The third quadrant starts at 180, ends at 270. And the fourth quadrant starts at 270, ends at 360 degrees. So every quadrant has 2 reference angles from where it starts and where it ends. Right? I repeat, every quadrant has 2 angles, which signifies the start and end of it. So these angles, since they signifies the start or end of a quadrant, these are called as reference angles. These are called as reference angles.
Sir, first quadrant, what is the degrees? 0 degree and
90 degrees.
okay.
Okay. This is 90 na beta. This is again 90. This is again 90. This is again 90. So 90 into 4 is 360 degrees.
Sir, what do you have right behind 0 degree and then
Sorry?
0 degree and then what is this?
360 degrees. 360. This one you are asking na?
Yes.
360 degrees. Okay.
sir,
Now. So all these reference angles are multiples of 90. Can you see this? 90 into 1, 90 into 2, 90 into 3, and 90 into 4. Okay? So please remember this. Now, these are called as reference angles. Okay. So now, once these are reference angles, there are in every quadrant, there are 3 standard angles. This entire circle is divided into 15 degrees, sorry, equal sectors of 15 degrees. This entire circle is divided into equal sectors of 15 degrees each. So when we divide it like that, we have these 3 angles in every quadrant, which are very frequently used. There are these 3 angles in every quadrant which are very frequently used. This angle is 30 degrees, this angle is 45 degrees, and this angle is 60 degrees. So this is 30, this is 45, and of course this angle is 60 degrees, right? These angles, the name is standard angles. Why we are calling them as standard angles? Because they are widely used angles. We will be using them in most of the questions, right? So these are standard angles of which quadrant? First quadrant. So the question arises, if first quadrant has its standard angles, does every quadrant has their own standard angle? Yes, the answer to this is yes. So how do we find it? What we do is to find the standard angles of second, third, and the fourth quadrant. First one is add the standard angles of the first quadrant to the smaller reference angle of the respective quadrant. Okay. Or the second method is subtract the standard angles of the first quadrant from the larger reference angle of the respective quadrant. Subtract the standard angle of the first quadrant from the larger reference angle of the respective quadrant. I'll show you how. I'll do it for the second quadrant. Okay. Please pay attention, all of you. All of you, please pay attention. Okay. Achha, Tanishka, you want the first slide? I'll show it after this. Okay, Tanishka? I'm sorry, but I just check your message. You should have switched on your mic na and spoken. So I would. Koi baat nahi. Chalo, I'll do it. Don't worry. So doing this, going with the first rule, first method, it says add the standard angles of the first quadrant. So the standard angles of the first quadrant are these angles, right? 30, 45, and 60 degrees to the smaller reference angle of the respective quadrant. So if I want to go for second quadrant, Om, are you there? Om. Yes, Om. Can you tell me which are the reference angles of the second quadrant, Om?
I'm not really sure, sir, but is it 90 times 2? Like
90 and? Acha, can you tell
180,
me?
sorry, 180. 180.
Yes. Why you're not sure? There are only 2 angles at which starts and ends, right? So it starts at 90 and ends at 180. Tanishka, understood? Tanishka, Ashruti. Tanishka, you understood?
Can you repeat that?
Can you repeat?
I said reference angle of the second quadrant. Which are the reference angles of the second quadrant? It's a question.
180?
90 and 180. The second quadrant starts at 90. All of you, please pay attention. The second quadrant starts at 90, ends at 180. Okay. So which one of these two is smaller one? 90 is a smaller one. So to this 90, what we do is add the standard angles of the first quadrant. So 30, 90 plus 45, 90 plus 60. This is 120, 135, 150. We can get these angles also from the second method, subtracting it with the from this larger angle. So we subtract, what should be subtracted from 180 to get 120? 60. 180 minus 45 to get 135, 180 minus 30 to get 150. I hope all of you understood this. Say yes or no, please.
So 180 minus 60 or 180 minus 30?
Yes. 30, 45 and 60 are standard angles of first quadrant. So when we subtract it, we get these angles, isn't it? Swastika, Tanishka, Om, Ashruti, Anabia, Tenzing, Nikhil, Sanjay. I hope all of you understood it. So if you have understood it, you have to find. Okay, don't write. I'll give you time to write. Find the standard angles of the third and the fourth quadrant. Okay, first you solve this, write your responses in the comment window. While I check your answers, you can copy the slide then. Okay, so please find the standard angles of third and the fourth quadrant. Do it quickly, all of you. But you have to write your answers. Okay, write the answers, name the number of the angles, which degree. ठीक है संजय जी? I am waiting for your answers. Very good, Om. Nailed it. Shabash, beta. Very good, Swastika. Very good. Good, Nikhil. Nikhil, I want answers in all, matlab in sequence, beta, hai na? So please send it in one message. It will be good, easier for me to check it. Very good, Tenzing. Very good. You nailed it. Shabash. Very good, Sanjay. Others, please respond quickly. Very good, Nikhil. All of you are getting it correctly. Very good. Shabash. Tanishka, I am waiting for your answer, beta. You sent? Anabia, your answer. PS Baghel, what's your name, dear? क्या नाम है बेटा तुम्हारा? PS Baghel. Good. Very good. Very good, Tanishka. Udit. ठीक है उदित. Good, good, good. Shabash. Very good, Ashruti. So all of you have got it. I got all your responses. Very good, except for Anabia. I am waiting for your answer, Anabia. If you can send it. Anabia, this is 180 plus 30 is 210. You have written it 217. I think it's a typo error. No worries.
ये सर
Very
टाइप
good.
एरर हो गया है।
कोई बात नहीं बेटा, कोई बात नहीं, मैं समझ गया. Good, very good, kids. So now once we are done with this first this quadrant wala part, the angles, the standard angles. Now let's go to the next. There is some more to this second quadrant, the quadrant thing. So please pay attention. Huh? It's very interesting also. So again, I divide this into 4 quadrants. And these are the 4 quadrants. Now I'm discussing trigonometric values. Now, what are trigonometric values? I'll explain it to you. So trigonometric values are the value of sine. I'm interested only in these 3 functions. Okay, sine, cos, and tan of a given angle. So what are trigonometric values? They are sine, cos, and tan of a given angle, right? So the question arises, cosec, sec, cot, they are just inverse of this. So I'm not interested in that as of now. Those are also trigonometric values, but aaj ke liye we don't want that. So trigonometric values are the values of sine, cos, and tan of a given value, given angle. So for the first quadrant, please pay attention. For the first quadrant, all the trigonometric values are positive for all the angles of the first quadrant. Or you can write trigonometric values, the trigonometric values of all the angles are positive for the first quadrant. So that means sine, cos, and tan of all the angles between 0 and 90 degrees are always positive, right? For example, if I ask you what is nature of sine 45 degrees, is it positive or negative? So after reading this rule, what will you say? It is positive. I hope you understood it. Say yes or no.
It's one of
the second is only sine. In the second quadrant, only sine is positive in the second quadrant. Is positive for all the angles, likh lo, for all the angles of the second quadrant. What the inference which we can draw is that is cos and tan are negative in it. Okay? Cos and tan are negative in it. For example, I'll give you one example. For example, if I ask you what is sine 120 degrees, what will you say? This angle lies in second quadrant between 90 and 180. So this angle is positive because sine is positive in the second quadrant, right? Please ask if you have any doubts. Cos 150, cos is negative in the second quadrant, so this is negative. I hope all of you understood this. Yes or no? Hello?
Sir, but why does it work like that?
नहीं, अभी के लिए इतना ही बेटा. Why does it? I'll definitely tell you, but later on. आज के लिए अभी that's not in today's agenda. Okay, Om? I think this was your query, right?
Yeah.
अभी तो शुरू किया ना. So for the third quadrant, only cos is positive. Not cos, only tan is positive for all the angles of the third quadrant, right? So in this, sine and cos are negative in it. Only cos is positive for all the angles of the fourth quadrant. So in this case, sine and tan are negative in it. Okay. So I'm just giving you an exercise to do. I'm writing some 10 angles here, sine and cos of 10 angles. You just have to mention the way I have mentioned positive or negative in the same sequence. You have to mention it in front of these angles. Okay. First you do this exercise and then you will write. So just write positive or negative in front of these and type your answers in the comment window. Yeah, this was ASTC. All silver teacups. This is all sine, tan, and cos. So you can remember it as ASTC or it is all silver teacups. ठीक है? But अभी के लिए just do this exercise first and then we will move ahead. Okay? Then copy it and we will move ahead. This is a trick to remember it. Very good, Sanjay. Nikhil, beta, एक sequence में please write it in one sequence. Okay? In one message only. It will be easier for me to check. Very good, Swastika. Very good. Very good, Om. Shabash, beta. Nikhil, check the ninth one. Nikhil, check the ninth one. Rest of them are good. Ninth wala, beta. I am waiting for all of others. Sanjay, दो ठीक है तुम्हारा. Tanishka, your answer. I am waiting for your answer. Rest of you, Swastika. I think Swastika gave the answer. नहीं. चलो लिखो लिखो आराम से. So please do the exercise first and then copy it, okay? It's not that difficult. You guys are taking it too long. Very good, Tenzing. Very good. Good, Anabia. Very good. सब होशियार बच्चे हैं भाई. Very good. Shabash. Very good, Sanjay. Very good, Swastika. Very good, Tanishka. Good one. So please copy this slide quickly, all of you. Since you have understood it, but please write it neatly, okay? Treat this as your first session of trigonometry, so that if you wish to continue, you should not have to do the things again. And once you are done, so please type done in the comment window, okay? I'll end this poll and I'll now share the results. Stop sharing and relaunch the poll. So now you can relaunch, you can see the poll again.
Sir, it's a basic foundation for NEET and JEE or not?
Sorry?
Sir, it's the session of the basic foundation of.
Yes, 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 yes.
So we will have combined classes for 7, 8, and 9, right?
अभी पढ़ो. पढ़ो. 8th and 9th, 7th also. I usually take, for basic maths, all the sessions are same, but I segregate 10th standard students after that. So it's not bad for all of you. So it's same for all 7th, 8th and 9th standard. Okay, shall I move ahead if you are done with this?
I'm on the last one.
Okay. Likho. Still two persons are still writing. Please write it. I think all of you are done. Anybody who is still writing so that I don't miss? Tanishka, Shruti, Swastika, Udit, Anabia, संजय
Yes, sir, I'm done writing.
ओके ये दो लोग कौन है भाई दो बच्चा छोटा बच्चा बताओ जल्दी से कौन कौन नहीं बचा हुआ है कौन बचा हुआ है Tenzing noted hi Tenzing still writing okay great ये दो बच्चे कौन है पता नहीं निखिल done where is this Gopi Krishna चला गया वो चलो कोई बात so okay good so now once we are done with these properties of quadrants there comes the standard angles sorry standard triangles these standard triangles what they do is they will these triangles will include the standard angles of first quadrant right so that's why we are calling them as standard triangles and they will help us to find the standard triangles will help us to find the values of the trigonometric values of the standard angles of first quadrant right so the standard angles of first quadrant so that are sorry the standard angles of first quadrant are 30 45 60 so we will make triangles like this so this is an isosceles triangle this is an isosceles triangle where each of these angles is the acute angles are 45 degrees each except for this one this is 90 degrees right this is A this is B this is C so I am choosing this triangle this angle so the side opposite to this is the values are please pay attention to the values very important this you have to memorize और कुछ नहीं कर सकते आप this is 1 this is 1 I hope all of you are aware about Pythagoras theorem so 1 and 1 when they are squared and added together and then they taken the roots we get the hypotenuse as root 2 if you don't know Pythagoras theorem just let me know I'll explain so this is the first standard angle including the one of the standard angles of first quadrant the second triangle is this is the second triangle this is A this is B this is C this angle is 30 degrees this angle is 60 degrees and this angle is 90 degrees obviously these two angles are now covered so the sides are now the smallest side is 1 the biggest side is 2 remember it like this memorize it like this right the smallest side is 1 the biggest side is 2 this will be root 3 okay this will be root so now we will try to find okay there is one more standard triangle of course I am not the angles are not included but I teach that in this segment only that is a triangle having the smallest Pythagorean triplet the triangle made up of the smallest Pythagorean triplet The smallest Pythagorean triplet made of integers is 3, 4, and 5. 3, 4, 5. Right? And the angle between 3 and 5, how to find the angles now? The angle between 3 and 5 is 53 degrees. So now this is 90, this is 53. You know the sum of the interior angles of triangle is 180. So this is 37 degrees. I hope all of you understood this. Yes or no? Understood the sides, the angles? All of you, please say yes or no, quickly.
Sure. I
Yes.
don't know what the Pythagorean method is.
You are? What's
I
your
don't
name?
know what the Tanishka.
Tanishka. Okay, Tanishka, I'll explain it to you. You are in which standard, Tanishka?
7th.
7. No worries, beta. Tanishka, you know a right angle triangle?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. So this is a right angle triangle. Okay. Now, let's take this angle. Let's say this is theta, this is perpendicular P, this is base B, and this is hypotenuse H. Okay, Tanishka?
Yeah.
Or if you don't want to write in terms of angle, this is side A, this is side B, this is side C, where C is representing the hypotenuse. Okay, Tanishka?
Yeah.
Now, the sum of the squares of the sides, perpendicular sides, the sum of the squares of perpendicular side is equal to the square of the hypotenuse. This is what is Pythagoras theorem is.
Yeah.
Okay, Tanishka?
Okay.
You know how do you know how to find root and all? Square root?
No. No.
You know this sign or not? This sign.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I know this one.
So now you understood Pythagoras theorem, right?
Yeah.
So in this case, if you see it, it's 1 square plus root 3 square is equal to how much? It should be equal to 2 square, right? So let's solve this LHS. It's 1 square plus 3 is equal to 2 square. This is 4 and this is also 4. So this proves LHS is equal to RHS. So that is how we are using Pythagoras theorem. I hope you understood it now. Tanishka?
Yeah, I understood.
Good, good. Anybody else is having any doubts in this, please ask. Okay, no doubts. Chalega. So now, my dear kids, all of you have to write, find the values of sine 30 degrees, cos 30 degrees. You know sine theta is perpendicular upon hypotenuse and cos theta is base upon hypotenuse, right? Sine 30, cos 30, sine 45, cos 45, right? Sorry, this is fourth. Fifth one is sine 60, cos 60. Seventh is sine 37, cos 37.
So can you do one and show, please?
Yeah, I'll show. Don't worry. Sine 53. You are Tanishka, right? No, so you are Swastika, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And cos 53. Okay, Swastika. Which angle you want me to show you?
So go with the first one.
Only first one, or you want me to do the difficult ones, 37 or 53? No, none of them is difficult.
No, I just want to know the concept, like
Okay.
how to do it.
Okay. So I am choosing this angle. All of you, please pay attention, right? Now, Tanishka, first thing which you will do is, for this angle, which side is perpendicular?
Which side?
For this angle, if I choose 30 degrees, which side will be perpendicular, Swastika?
CB.
CB. So I'll name it here P. This side will be base and this side will be hypotenuse. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Now, so for sine 30 degrees, it's perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So perpendicular is 1 here and hypotenuse is 2. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So that's the value.
Oh, yeah, got it.
For cos 30, let's do for cos 30. You do it for cos 30.
Yeah, I will do and let you know answers in the comments.
Okay, no worries. Chale. So I hope all of you understood what to do. Please go ahead and do it. If you have any doubts, please ask.
Sir, please explain again.
You are?
Please explain
Ashruti.
again. Yes.
You are? Yeah. Chalo,
Okay.
Ashruti. We want to find what is sin 30. Okay? ठीक है बेटा? Ashruti. Say
Yes,
yes or no.
sir.
Say
Yes.
yes or no. We want to find it for sin 30 degrees, right? So
Yes.
for 30 degrees, which side will be perpendicular, Ashruti, if we choose 30 degrees?
CB.
CB. So we will name it as perpendicular P. This side will be base, yes or no?
Yes.
And this side will be hypotenuse, right?
Yeah.
So sin sin 30 is what? Perpendicular upon hypotenuse. P, value of P is 1, value of hypotenuse is 2. So just put on the values here.
Okay.
Got it? All of you. Tanishka, Swastika, Om.
So we can take for any angle, right? Any triangle.
Yeah. Sanjay, Udit, Tenzing, Anabia. I'll rename here. Udit. Udit Baghel. Please answer it in one message, na?
Sir, for my 10th answer, there was typo. I wrote 3 divided by
No
4.
worries, no worries, no worries, no worries. Om. अच्छा हाँ ठीक है got it. You have corrected it. First answer the exercises, okay? First answer the values and then you write it later. वैसे यहाँ कुछ है नहीं थ्योरी में लिखने का, but फिर भी.
Sure, I didn't understand the 8th one.
You didn't understand the
8th one.
8th one, okay? You are
Tanishka.
Tanishka, right? Okay, Tanishka.
Yeah.
So this is the angle which we choose, right? 37.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me, Tanishka, which side is perpendicular for this 37 degrees?
CB.
No, 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 no. Side opposite to angle is perpendicular. Write it in your notebook. Okay. Side which is opposite to the angle is perpendicular for that angle. Okay.
Yeah.
So which side is perpendicular?
AB.
AB. Very good. So let's name this side as perpendicular. Okay.
Yeah.
P. Now side which is perpendicular, 90 degrees to perpendicular is this side BC. So this is base. Okay, Tanishka?
Yeah.
And this side has a common name, H, hypotenuse. Okay, Tanishka?
Yeah.
So now for cos 37 degrees, Tanishka, it's base upon hypotenuse. What is base here? 4. What is hypotenuse here? 5. So this is how cos 37 is calculated. I hope you understood it.
Yeah, I understand.
Very good. Very good. And kids, I'm waiting for your answers. Please write it quickly. Sir, can you explain the 37 degrees? Sanjay, I explained it. You understood or not?
Sir, please explain cos 37 degree.
I just explained it cos 37 only. You are Swastika.
No,
Oh,
Ashwati.
Ashruti. Ashruti, 37 बेटा इधर आओ. चलो फिर से जब तू उसको समझा रहा था देख रहा था ना. कोई बात नहीं, आओ तुमको भी अलग से समझाते हैं. Ashruti, this is 37 degrees, right?
Yes.
Which side is perpendicular for 37 degrees?
AB.
AB. तो P लिख लो बेटा इसको. ये बेस हो जाएगा, ये हाइपोटेन्यूज हो जाएगा. क्लियर?
Yes.
cos 37 क्या होगा बेटा? 4/5 बेस अपॉन हाइपोटेन्यूज. sin 37 क्या होगा आश्रुति? परपेंडिकुलर अपॉन हाइपोटेन्यूज विच इज 3/5. समझ आया?
Yes, sir.
बस यही करना था. ठीक है. रेस्ट ऑफ यू प्लीज डू इट क्विकली. Very good. I am seeing that all of you got almost all correct. Very good, very good. Shabash. So I'm just writing all the answers here. You check whether you got it or not. Root 3/2, 1 over root 2. This is root 3/2. This is 1/2. This is 3/5. This is 4/5. This is 4/5. This is 3/5. You can check your answers. If there is any anomaly, you can ask me. You can ask for an explanation. Very good, Anabia. All your answers are correct. Tenzing, all your answers are correct. Very good, Tanishka. All your answers are correct. Swastika, very good. Om, very good. Shabash. ठीक है. So,
Sir, cos 60 degree 1/2, I get root 3/2.
तुमने रूट 3/2 लिखा है. तुम कौन हो भाई? आश्रुति.
Yes.
Ashruti, cos 60 degree क्या होगा बेटा? This is 60 degrees, right? So for 60 degrees, this side will be perpendicular. Yes or no?
Yes.
This side will be base. This side will be hypotenuse. तो check कर लो इसको. ठीक है?
Okay.
हाँ. So the last topic is, I'm just drawing this table now. All of you can draw it with me. The table, this is called as trigonometric table. It's a 7x9 table. 7 rows and 9 columns. So I'm just drawing it. You can draw it with me. Just it will help you memorize it easily. The values. So these angles, this is column is for functions, trigonometric functions. These are for angles. So 0, 30 degree, 45 degrees, 60, 90, 180, 270, and 360. So now this is for sine, this row is for cos, this row is for tan. So I'm writing only these three, right? In fact, I'll write only the first two. The rest you will write. That is as a homework. So it's very easy. So sine 0 is 0. Sine 30, we have just found it out. It's 1 by 2. Sine 45 is 1 over root 2. Sine 60 is root 3 by 2. Sine 90 is 1. Sine 180 is 0. Sine 270 is -1. Sine 360 is 0. Cos 0 is 1. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2. Cos 45 is 1 over root 2. Cos 60 is 1 by 2. Cos 90 is 0. Cos 180 is -1. This is 0. This is 1. Rest you are aware of what to do with the rest of them. Tan theta is nothing but ratio of sine to cos. Cosec is inverse of sine, sec is inverse of cos, and cot is 1 by tan. So tan is sine upon cos. So this is 0. This is 1 over root 3. This is 1. This is root 3. This is not defined. In a fraction, when denominator is 0, this is not defined. Okay. This is 0. This is not defined. And this is 0 again. So if you remember the first two results, you can write the rest of them. This table is called as trigonometric table. Okay. And you have to memorize it. If you know about standard triangles, you can use that method to memorize these triangles, right? So homework for all of you is, please don't leave the session. I need a quick feedback. Homework is fill in the 4th, 5th, and 6th rows. And send it to me by tomorrow. Same time, okay? Please take a screenshot of it so that we can sum it up quickly. Take a screenshot, all of you. I'll share the recordings, so don't worry. But please take a screenshot. On a count of 3. 1, 2, 1. One, 2, and 3. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed the session. I hope you understood what I taught. Tanishka, Ashruti, Om. It was really nice teaching all of you, right? I really was really good. And all of you are bright kids. So most of your answers were correct. So this is the way we will move ahead with this foundation program, and we will go to a depth like you will be able to solve questions of very good levels, right? So the only thing is you have to be sincere. That's it. Okay. It's good that you are thinking of starting early because that will always give you an edge, right? It's good that you're starting early. So very good. And a quick feedback. Tanishka, how was the session for you?
Yeah, it was good. I liked how you explained all the stuff.
Okay. And you were able to solve the questions?
Yeah.
Good, good. Om, what about you?
So I learned some new things in
Yes, sir.
this session, like about the circle quadrants and the different types of angles in there. So like it increased my knowledge and I could like revise like better.
Okay, you were aware about trigonometry earlier?
No, not really.
Not really. Okay, okay. Ashruti, what about you? How was
So
the session?
very, so very nice. You make the concept very easy. Some students told that trigonometry is all about like difficulties, but it's not. I'm
Yes,
now thinking that it's very good. So really enjoying the session.
very good, very good. Swastika,
Yeah, so it was great. Like the consecutive exercises after teaching each concept was like helped me grasp the concept much better.
good, 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 good. Anybody else? Tenzing, how was the session for you? You can switch on your mic. Okay. So I hope all of you enjoyed the session. Thank you so much, kids. I also enjoyed teaching all of you. So we will be sending you the feedback. I'll send, my team will connect with your parents. You have already given me the numbers. So they will be connecting with you and giving you the feedback. Thank you so much, kids. I'll just, yeah. Thank you so much, kids, for attending the session. And really, it was fun teaching all of you. My best wishes to all of you for whatever future endeavors you take, right? Thank you so much. God bless you. Have a great day. Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Bye, sir. Thank you.
Bye bye.